So I was sent this video. I don't think they wanted me to talk on this video. I don't know. So I investigated. So for 16 years out your kid's life, you owe back pay. You owe $44,000. And your kid just was like, fuck it. I ain't gonna get that money. You ain't even gotta owe it, daddy. That was your reaction. God bless the fathers that really take care of their kids. God bless the fathers who pay child support and do the extra. God bless the fathers who really gets it. Because, sir, no, sir. No, sir. Because how the fuck did you let child support get up to $44,000? I would have cleared the debt too. Because at that point, I would have knew I was never going to get that money. You was just going to be effed up for life. And then I would have had to make a critical decision. Like, damn, my dad ain't going to never get ahead. He ain't going to never be able to pay $44,000. Because he probably ain't never had nothing because he ain't want to pay child support at that point. Because he knew all his shit was going to it. Because what? How do you let that shit get up to $44,000? And everybody is on there like, God bless her. She doing God's work. She looking out for her daddy. Have y'all ever thought that she just loved her dad and she knew she wasn't never gonna get a single cent out that dude? She probably grown now and realized she can just take care of herself. This is what I be talking about. Some men out here just don't never get the parent gene. And this goes back to my discussion I had on my live the other day. Some men pay child support once a month. And it ain't even just men that's paying child support. Whoever the parent that pays child support once a month, they think that they do that. And they think that debt to the child is paid up. No, it's not. Because whoever the custodial parent is, they come out of pocket more throughout the month than the person who pays child support. Whether that be the mama or the daddy who has custody, they spent more in that month on that child than the person who pays child support. You come in, bringing in your child support as low as $40, $50 sometime, and you be whining, crying, and complaining about paying that shit. And sometimes you can't even make them fucking payments. But I'll give you $250, $350 on the good months. Just depending on who the judge is, just depending on what kind of job you had. And then you be really thinking like it's breaking you. The custodial parent have the kid in the home paying this rent, these electricities, these clothes, this food, all these other costs, and then you want to be checking them about what they spending the child support on. At this point, that woman was probably grown and just realized she wasn't never gonna get it and just was like, man, I can't count on it. She probably got kids of her own at this point and decided to turn him loose. But I cannot condone that. He probably was crying because he knew he wasn't never gonna pay that shit. And she probably just made an adult decision, like either my dad's relationship, Me and my dad's relationship or that child support. But that's sorry as fuck. I'm sorry. That's sorry. Because how do you let yourself be in rearage for 16 fucking years? And y'all can get under my post and y'all can say whatever y'all want. But yeah, that's sorry. At some point, you should have been able to pick up the momentum at some point. But 16 years, you let her mama pick up the bill on something you went half on, bringing forth a life you went half on for 16 years. And then you was probably over there talking stuff about her, talking about she put me on child support. It didn't even matter. You didn't pay. You didn't pay. You probably talked about her like she was getting welfare and food stamps and all that other stuff. Because she had to, because you wasn't helping. It'd be the audacity. 16 years in rearage, $44,000, and you, what? I would have gave up too. I would have just took them off at that point too. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's sad. Anyway, I'm going to drop the code. Follow me everywhere.